Good morning, beloveds. How are you today? I am out on my patio today. Oh, the wind is blowing, nice breeze. And I'm going to do the card for the day, the affirmation of love. And I pull a card every day to encourage me and inspire me to keep going, to keep searching, to keep healing, to honor myself, to honor love. And the card for today is the courage of love. Look how beautiful the art is on these cards. I love it. Now this to me, I love this picture. Look at it. It looks like angels. Look at all of the souls. Look at all of my interpretation is ancestors, lineage, realms, different times, healing. That's what this looks like to me. Spirit guides, ancestors, of course the Almighty, who but He has created all that we see, all that we know and experience. This to me represents union. And look how it's reflected into yet another realm. Unity, harmony, the courage of your love. This, for me, is encouraging me to keep doing what I am doing because I believe I'm here to heal. I believe I'm here to right wrongs with our lineage, my family's history, to break the cycle of dysfunction, limited beliefs, to break the cycle of addiction, narcissism, to break the cycles of I would say shame, to break the cycles of just unknowing and fear. For us to have the courage to change, not to just settle and get along and just do what we've been trained to do all the time. Because there's a better way, there's a different way. Because the cycle we've been following is not working for us. There's still lots of dysfunction, and there's still lots of pain, and there's still a lot of healing that's needed, and nobody wants to talk about it. We all feel it. We don't want to recognize it, and personally, I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. It's not serving me, and it's time to do something different. So I'm starting with me. I'm looking within myself, learning to love myself. And it's just time for something new. And this is my way to do it. Heal me first. So, the courage of your love. And as always, they start with a poem. and then they elaborate on the meaning of the poem. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. And it reads, I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber. I need to roar like a lion. You must awaken, my beloved. There is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You will become aware and grateful to have been awakened. Yes, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. You fear me no more. You thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount. You roar then along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, to disturb those even in their deepest slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb, to be led to so many slaughters. The variety of an opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. Now, some time back, I spoke of how I didn't want to be the meek. I didn't want to be the lamb anymore, that it was time for me to be a lion. And I had been getting these thoughts and ideas and scriptures and visions about lions and sheep. And this is around the time that I had made up my mind it was time for me to come away from ministry and, stop looking up and look within. And right before that, the ministry that I'm attached to started teaching on lion, living, thinking, believing, and behaving. And it was about the lion being the king of the jungle, and not because of its size, but because of its heart, because of its character, how it saw itself, how it presented itself, how it saw itself and how it presented itself. So I felt like, oh, maybe I should, hang on just a little longer. Maybe there's something in this word that I need that's going to, get me back on track. And I did that, and it was a lot of confirmation, actually, for me to go forward with what I was thinking to do. And it was such a good lesson, such a good word. But this is fitting and timely for me about being a lion. So it says, there is a story about a mother with her breast leaking milk. She loses her child, and once she finds him again, instantly lets him suckle for as long as he needs. A master nearby says to his students, do you think she would throw her baby into the fire? And the students all say, no, of course not. And the master replies, Allah loves his children more than she, with enough tenderness to throw them into the fire. How many times have we felt like we have been in the fire? So it is with love. At first, as a young heart, you want only comfort for your beloved. You cannot bear the thought of pain within them, even for a moment. Your own suffering is easier than bearing the suffering of your beloved. That young heart grows wise through experience. It becomes an elder, an ancient heart tempered by grace and rendered strong with compassion. This is the great heart that can hold the suffering of the world within it, and yet still find space for peace, for sweetness, for tenderness, and for rapture. This is the heart that shines with courageous love. It is willing to feel and bear all suffering without judgment, whilst gently holding it in the truth of what that suffering really is. The drying out of the mind addicted to suffering. This sounds so familiar. This drying out is necessary so that love can ignite itself and transform dead wood into living fire. The drying out is a challenging and enduring process. This is my process. The path of freeing the heart from the effects of a fearful mind is an initiation into great power. So many lapses will happen before the heart grows strong enough to overpower old patterns and surrender without condition or equivocation. When it is ready to surrender in such a way, the heart is free and allowed to simply be. Even the mind, then, finally freed from the shackles and joyfully submitting to love, declares, "Let love be in whatever way it shall be. I can bear it. I shall take refuge in it. I shall not turn away from it. I am that love." You are an ancient one with a heart older than the mountains. You are being asked to free yourself from the too small loves of the youthful heart and come to understand and accept the wisdom of your mature heart. Your mature heart is not cursed with hardness or detachment, but with compassion and tenacious devotion to the cause that is most real and matters most, the quest for life of the human soul. Your ancient heart loves the soul and will roar like the lion of love at the wolves that would casually devour it. So trust in the courage of your heart. You are not cruel. You are not hard. You are not careless. You are passion personified. You are the lion of love. So allow yourself to be the lion, not the lamb. Stand true in your own heart. Cause trouble. Make noise. Be proud and be mighty. Then trust. After all that savage divinity, rest and restore. For day after day you shall claim your holy lands and refuse to give them up to the less noble creatures. Though you survey their manipulations and attempts to claim your power with compassion, you do not underestimate them or relax your vigilance. You shall not allow for even a moment that falsehood be accepted as truth in your heart. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you. You are not to give in to less than you are worth, or to the shaming stories of others, or our culture that would cast your regal lion nature into the falsehood of beliefs that you have no choice or power. You are not to give in to the idea that you are a victim and cannot free yourself from your suffering, or that you are less than any other. These are lies. These are petty deceptions, so unworthy of you. Do not believe them. Roar at them until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath, and they lie dismembered and powerless at your feet. Then intend that those bits and pieces in decay are lovingly returned to the earth, through whom they can be used to fertilize new life. This oracle comes with another message for you. You have a challenge before you, or one that you are now moving through, but you have what is necessary to succeed and overcome it. No matter how long it has endured, or how big you have built that challenge up to be in your mind, no matter how unsolvable the issue appears to be, there is and shall be a victory beyond it. And it is imminent. This oracle has come to you to let you know you are empowered to succeed. You have what is required within to do it, and that the time for your victory is drawing near. So do not give up. Do the honoring ritual as needed, and when you feel so inclined, open your mouth and roar love from the very depths of your being. Create a sound of truth for yourself. In that sound, you will hear the mightiest one of all roaring along with you, saying, "Yes, love, I am with you," and together we claim divine victory. So we roar. Oh, how we roar. So I like this. This is confirmation for me. This encourages me to keep going beyond what I know to be normal, my normal, whatever normal is, and to be encouraged to move forward with my journey, to empower myself, to heal myself, that I may empower and heal others, to understand that there are no bounds in love. There is no control in love. There's no shame in love. There's no judgment in love. And if you think you're free and you have shame and you have judgment, you're not free. You haven't experienced love, because it doesn't bind you, it doesn't control you, it doesn't limit you. It doesn't allow you to be limited. It should lift you, encourage you, inspire you, empower you to create, to build, to heal, to defend righteously, lovingly, usually gently, but not all the time gently. Some things you gotta take by force. So, I'm encouraged. How about you? To what lengths and depths are you willing to go for the courage of your love or your loved ones? Who were you living for? Who were you loving? Who were you longing to love? See you in the future.